Hello, hello. Hello. Good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just put my arm in a spider web. Ah! Why is there a spider building a web on my chair? Get out of here, spider. Ew. God, the spiders suck. Hello, everybody. Hello. That's so weird. How come it says there's 0 people watching? Clearly, there's not. I'm just setting up something to show you guys here. Because, let me just set this up. How you doing, Stacy, Carol, Irish Rose? Who else is here? Novemberine, Peekaboo. Who else we got? We got Shannon. What up, Shannon? Andy Cruz Podrash. That's some name. I like that name. Dawn Marie in the house. All right. I'm gonna show you guys something. So today, you guys were here earlier. What's up, Candace? Capone, Miss Lee, Tinker Down Under. What's up, Sergeant Blackrock? I haven't seen you around here, around this way in a while. If you guys were here earlier, what's up, Coffee Chat, Cheyenne's Petunias? I know you were around earlier today. I know a couple of you guys were. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm outside. It's kind of raining a little bit, and it is hot as hell today. Hey, BJ Church. Thank goodness you were alive. I just came with another Mercedes girl. I hear you. I wasn't listening. I was building things. I had things to do. All right. Thanks, Suzanne. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just look. I'm just double checking this stuff because I got a little pissed off today. Somebody I went live, earlier, and it irritates the shit out of me when other people go live, right? While you're live. Why can't I just get back to the regular selection thing here? Ugh, this is so annoying. Okay, hello. I don't know what's going on here. I can't get my thing back. I'm live. I'm talking about something, discussing something, and it's like, why do other people have to go live while you're live? While you're fucking live. It's just like unbelievable. So what I did was instead of just firing up a live stream, I decided I'm going to text this person and I'm going to show them that they're wrong. Okay. So I'm like, why wouldn't you sit there and watch a live before you decide to go live? Wouldn't that make sense? Like, I try to do that. I try not to respond. I know sometimes I'll go live. But in a situation like this, I feel like I would wait to see what the person had to say, and then I would go live and discuss it. But no, that doesn't happen around here. And then, of course, it gets deleted. But I screen recorded the live on my phone, and I listened to it. So let me show you guys this, okay? Let me just double check and make sure I'm not like doxing anybody. I don't think I am. How come all my pictures are in here? It's so bizarre. I did this again. All right, hold on. All right. What the hell is that? How did that? Oh, shit. All right. Fuck. That was... Oh, son of a bitch. All right. I just have to redo this. Hold on a second. Mother effer. So I was so mad because I'm like, the way that this person, Ems, I might as well just say her fucking name at this point, right? The way she was talking today, she was like making it sound as if I set up this whole thing, as if like it's just unbelievable. She was making it sound as if I completely made this whole thing up. Okay. And there's other assholes that were discussing it, but we'll get to them in a minute. First, I want to just show you guys what I got here. Okay. So let me get rid of this. I should have set this up before I press the live button, but you guys know me. I'm terrible at doing that. So Why can't I delete this? Oh, I guess I could drag it. Where's my trash can? Son of a bitch. All right, hold on. I'm going to open this up, and I just want to show you guys this because I think it'll help show what's real and what's not real in this situation. What the fuck is this? Okay. All right. This one, I don't want this one in here. Why is this here? Hold on a second. You know what? Let me just do this. Where's my phone? Oh, bitch. Hold on. I had to block memes out, so let me just resend myself stuff because I forgot to miss something here. Okay. Okay. But anyway, sorry to keep you guys waiting for a moment. Hey, Ditterbugs. Sweet Melissa. She was so sure someone just dropped it off in your mailbox. German lady, it's really weird. You want to know what's really weird? Really weird. I'm sorry, Sweet Melissa. Why did I say German lady? I was looking at German lady's name and thinking of Sweet Melissa. And hello, Sweet Melissa and German lady. You want to know what's weird about that? Like, I went live today and I said that I really don't think that person, right, was involved. Why she would thrust herself on a panel, like onto a panel that had nothing to do with her. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Why would you put yourself on a panel about stuff that has absolutely nothing to freaking do with you whatsoever? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, hold on. Let me just cross this name out. I don't want to dox my friend. All right. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys everything. We're gonna show everything because I'm all about transparency, showing you guys things. But now I'm starting to wonder, since this person just puts themselves on this panel, right? Of like, this had nothing to fucking do with her. Why does she need to go on a panel and talk about it? She thinks I need her advice. Marissa, I don't need your fucking advice, okay? Thanks. I don't need any of your people's advice. I don't need Hello Starlight's advice. I don't need Amanda Lynn's advice. But thanks. I appreciate the advice, but I don't. All right, hold on here. I'm just trying to collect everything that I sent to the person today. I'm just making sure I'm not doxing not only myself, but other people. Okay. We're good. We are good. Okay. Let me send these to myself now. This might help some of you guys, understand. Ooh, that just felt weird. It's raining. It was so hot here just about, 10 minutes ago. I was dying. So like, when it's just like so hot and sticky out? It's disgusting. All right. There we go. There we go. Good evening, friends. Hello, hybrid Pisces. How you doing, girl? All right. I understood perfectly. I want to show you guys this in somewhat chronological order, how this all went down, okay? Because to even suggest that I would fucking do this to myself is absolutely absurd. And to suggest that I'm setting somebody up is absurd. I didn't choose this person's name in Discord. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You've never looked back in your pictures. I do that shit all the time and find things that I'm like, oh shit, look at this. All right. We got this open now. Let me just make sure everything's good. I got everybody's names crossed out. Sorry, guys. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Am I missing anything? All right. We're a little out of order here, but that's all right. I'll try to show you guys somewhat in order. Wow, it's fucking getting noisy out here. All right. Let's take a look. Take a little look-see. I was in top chat mode. I always do that, girl. Selena. All right. So, let's go in order here. Okay. I showed you guys this morning, but I took a screenshot because this is exactly what I sent. Just the proof, okay? See the date at the top there? June 13th, okay? That is when this person, Sapphire person, came in my chat on June 13th. Fuck. Oops, sorry, wrong way. Okay, you guys see, it says June 13th up here. So when that happened, I just skipped through here because I sent these out of order. I went in my text messages, okay, and I searched Sapphire. You could do this on the iPhone. You could search words and any text messages that have the word. So I showed Tiffany here because I know Tiffany doesn't care that I'm showing her, this, but you could see all these people. So on 6/13, Tiffany sent it to me. Another friend sent it to me. Another friend sent it to me. Okay. Tiffany sent it again. Okay. We discussed it that night. This was me sending it to somebody. Okay. And then the next, oh no, that was still the same day. We were, talking about the account. They started on February 27th. And then this was about a week later, on the 26th or whatever, a couple days later, a week and a half, whatever you want to call it. We were discussing it again. Okay. So, or I was discussing it with somebody. Okay. And you can see all the dates there. That was the day that the person sent it. Came in my chat. Oh shit, it's like downpouring. Fuck. Well, I hope I don't get wet. All right, so let me go back here. Hold on. This was the day I got it. Hold on a second. Oh, I thought did I send that? Hold on a second. Whoa, you guys hear the rain? Must be weird. Have it thrown in a blue. Okay, so this is the day that it was sent to me. I have a picture of it. Okay. Somebody was saying they didn't think my name was on the envelope. Well, I'll zoom in and you kind of see my name right there. Ah, shit. Ugh, sorry, guys. Hold on. What did I just do? What the fuck did I do here? All right. Sorry. This is such a pain in the ass when you don't have a mouse. Okay. You can see my name's up there a little bit around the blue up here. See my name. Leann whatever. Okay. You guys hear the rain? It's so loud. Holy shit. And I have my laptop. I don't want to run inside. I'm scared. Scared my laptop's going to get soaked. Shit. I didn't expect it to start pouring. It's actually a good thing, though. Is that loud? Or, it sounds so loud to me. I hope you guys can still hear me with all this rain. All I know is this little thing I have works pretty good. Shit, should I turn the fan off? Oh my God, it's really pouring. Ah! You guys hear it? Holy shit. Wow. I should turn my fan off before I get electrocuted. Ugh. All right. Oh my God, I can't even get out of here. My laptop, I have to keep my laptop on. I'm trapped under the little thing in my backyard. Shit. All right, at least I'm dry. That is so loud. Wow. It'll stop. Oh, thank God we needed this. It was so goddamn hot today. All right. So this is me that day. If you guys can hear me, I hope you can hear me. This was that day. Okay. I reached out to my girlfriend who works at the post office and I asked her, hey, I have a random question. I received a disturbing package in the mail today. Someone sent me a rubber tongue. The package has no postmark on it, but it had stamps. There was a black marker through the stamp, but nothing else, no postmark. Why would there be no postmark? Okay, so she writes back to me. This was May 26th at 5:51 p.m. So I said earlier today I received it May 15th. That was wrong. It was May 26th. Okay, I had the date wrong. My bad. So she writes, oh my God, that's weird. They must have thrown it in a blue collection box and it got through the system. When it got to the post office, they just put a line through the stamps. Okay. She doesn't know that it's coming from out of state. I didn't really go into detail about it. It's kind of embarrassing. Did I not get her other part here. Okay. So she said since there is no return address, they wouldn't be able to send it back for postage. I said, yes, very weird and creepy. Okay, so they definitely mailed it out themselves. I figured that they had to have dropped it in the mailbox. That makes sense because they must have waited and knew how much stamps it would use. Okay, so that's great. She says, or could they have just put however many stamps they thought to put on? Was it heavy? Do you have any idea who would do something like that to you? People are sick. I said, yes, they put 6 stamps. I guess they waited. It wasn't heavy at all. Okay, that was May 26th. So, okay, hold on. So then I was researching it and I just took a little screenshot. This is the next day. I was looking all this shit up. The stamps. Okay, you guys see at the top there. And then I found the tongue and I was comparing it to the one I got. These are ones that they sold online or whatever. Okay. And I even have a screenshot. This is my photos on my phone. Okay. And I even have a little screenshot. That's me and my friend, same person that I was just reading in there. Okay. There's the envelope. There's the envelope, the other side of it. So that was the next day. Okay. And then here's June 13th. Okay. See the screenshot of the sapphire person. That's the one that I showed you guys earlier where they came into my chat. And this was me. See all the little flowers? That's me. I did a reverse image search. Found it on Google, on Amazon, actually. I think they were selling this. So there's me. I saved the Amazon stuff. Okay. And then this is all my room and everything. So that was on June 13th. Okay. So you guys could see, like, this really happened. Okay. I mean, I could show you my phone. I could live record it. I don't know what more I could do to show you guys that this all really happened. Like, I mean, nobody made a fake account. Okay. Nobody sent this to me. I don't know who sent it to me, but it wasn't Laura. I could tell you that. So for the fucking assholes who were saying it was Laura, I think at this point in time, if it was Laura, right, even if she was sending it as a joke, I think she would, you know, be like, all right, you know, Leanna, it was me. It was me. I know you believe me, Tawny. I know you guys believe me. But this fucking assholes, and I'm so sick of these fucking assholes with their bullshit that they come up with all this shit like, oh, she did it to herself, or maybe it was Tiffany, or maybe it was Laura. No. See, when you start doing that and you start denying shit like that, you start making yourself look more and more guilty. And then you make me question you more and more and more because why are you trying to point the finger at my friends? That's fucking weird. Doesn't make any sense. Why would my friends do something like this to me? Makes no fucking sense for a friend to do this. Who's saying it didn't happen? Well, you got Laura, not Laura, you got Marissa, you know, all those fucking assholes. Mandolin, whatever. So it's like, why would I make this up? Honestly, what good would I get? What is this going to do for me to make this up? So I'm listening to Em's thing today, right? And she's saying that I screen recorded because she fucking deletes everything. And I'm like, how the fuck now, Ems, like, let's just admit this, okay? She does not like Tiffany, and that's fine. You don't have to like her, okay? But she wants to get her so badly on something. She wants to pin something on her. Like, she just wants something. So whenever something pops up with Tiffany, Ems always has to jump in on it to, like, you know, I don't know. So she's like, well, why is she screenshotting something in a chat? So I texted her today, and that's what she was asking me. Why is she screenshotting a Discord? She's shady. Be careful. Blah, 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 blah. All right. First of all, why is she screenshotting in a chat? I have no fucking idea. I honestly don't. But if I had to guess, and I'm not, she didn't tell me this. This is me. This is my thought process. That person, she didn't know who, well, no, this is what she told me today, but that Pepper person, oops, just said her name. Well, might as well, right? Because I never said her name today. They fucking outed her, so might as well say her name. She didn't know who Pepper was when she got into the Discord. Okay. She had no idea who she was. So you guys know how things are around here. You don't know who's a mole, who's not a mole, whatever. Maybe that's why she screenshot it. So she knew who she was. I have no idea. Maybe she fucking screenshot it by accident. Who the fuck knows? Maybe she was just screenshotting who was in the Discord. I mean, who, like, really? Is that really that fucking shady to screenshot something? People do it all the fucking time. But, all right. I mean, it's a fucking Discord. You shouldn't be sharing your fucking personal life secrets in there. I mean, it's pretty stupid if you're going into a Discord thinking that it's a private, chat or private place, because it's really not. It's really not. If you want to speak privately with somebody, call them up on the phone. I mean, have we not learned our lessons around here? I don't know. But that's besides the fact. She was looking back in her pictures for something else, and that happened to catch her fucking eye. And yeah, the timing is amazing because we were just talking about this, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, she's not setting. Here's the thing. Why would we pick this person to set up? Like, do you guys ever hear me talking about Pepper? Do you guys ever hear me talking about her? Why is Marianne in here? Eugene, you have the same email? Who the fuck is Phoebe Jean? What the fuck? What? Like, have you guys ever heard us talking about Pepper? I've never mentioned this woman. Like, I've never talked about her. I mean, I've seen her in chats and I've seen her saying a lot of nasty shit, but I have no beef with her. I'm not going to sit here and talk about her. So why would we pick her of all people to set up? It doesn't even fucking make sense. Doesn't even make sense. 20, Pepper is, I don't know if you were here earlier today. So for you guys that weren't in my chat or didn't see my live from earlier, what happened was, and I'll show you, Tiffany found a screenshot, okay, of a Discord where the person's name was Sapphire Blue. I had no plans on ever saying who that was, but since, Amanda Lynn decided to do it, I guess what am I going to do? She said it, not me. So I'll show you guys the screenshot. Hold on a second, if I can find it. I can't see the little thumbnails on my computer screen, so just give me a second. All right, that's my little baby nursery thing. What the fuck? Where is this thing? Oh, is that it? With the Discord is black? Is the Discord black? The background? Nope, that's not it. Hold on, trying to find it. Give me a moment. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna share this. So this morning, if you guys missed it, Tiffany had been looking through her phone and found a screenshot and she sent it to me. I don't know if it's the person that sent the tongue, but it's just a little strange that this person was named Blue Sapphire and they have a picture of a blue sapphire. Okay. And then there's an account called Sapphire Trez that comes into my chat one day. Right. And nobody said anything. Nobody said anything about it. You guys could clearly see I showed the text messages of everybody who knew about the tongue, right? Because I didn't tell anybody. I told people privately. I didn't tell people on here until a few days ago. So nobody else knew, a couple of other people knew about it. A couple of close friends knew about it. And you could see that the people that were in my chat in those text messages saw that and immediately copied the link and sent it to me. So there you go. Okay. This person came in. Obviously, that has to be the person who sent the package, because how would anybody know? I never talked about the package. I've never talked about it on here. So it's not like somebody trolling as that person. They had to come in here. You know what I'm saying? And my friends caught it and they sent me the links. And so Tiffany was looking through screenshots and found an old screenshot from a Discord where this person was named Blue Sapphire. Well, that's Pepper, 1961. I think her name was. Now I don't know. I think it's just Pepper. Do I personally? I don't know this girl. I mean, do I think she would do this to me? I mean, if she did, it's fucking crazy. But this is a very weird coincidence that I just can't ignore. You know, I mean, how this is a setup, how Em thinks this is a setup, I don't understand, because the girl's name's Blue Sapphire. You could clearly see it. And then you could also clearly see that somebody named Blue Sapphire came into my chat that day. I'm not Blue Sapphire, Sapphire Trez. I mean, sure, could there be two people with the name Sapphire? I guess, you know, but it's just a little strange. Here's the other thing now. Since I spoke about it today, and I'll show you guys this, Sapphire Trez, hold on, deleted their account. Now that's interesting. So the account is gone, but before they deleted it, one of my subscribers emailed me and they let me know this. Okay, well, they left a comment and then they had a screenshot. They left a comment under my live this morning and they told me that the person changed their name to I'm Watching You first, and then they completely deleted the account. And I'll show you guys. Let me just send myself the link. Hold on. Where is it? That's weird. Oh, Sapphire. How do you spell Sapphire? S-A, fuck. P-P, right? H. Where's the link? That's weird. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me send myself the link. Copy. Hold on. Or send it so you guys can see. Okay. Well, you can't, fuck. You know, you can't even see it because it's just looking like it says YouTube. I guess I'll have to show you guys this way. Hold on a second. You guys won't see that it's actually that person's link. All right. So let me go back here. So we send each other troll accounts. Let me just stop this for a second. Oop. Wrong button. All right. See it right there? That's the account. That's the link. If you press on it, whoops. It says this channel does not exist. Well, let's open it up in YouTube. You see that? Gone. Totally gone. So, a little weird they deleted it today, right? Just a little. So, a subscriber of mine sent me a screenshot today because when it was shared, the link was shared in my chat the other day. Okay. And the person, one of the people in my chat subscribed to the channel. And earlier today, if I show you guys this, that's the account. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. You see where it says I'm watching you? But they deleted it. So the person was able to grab a screenshot of the account, but they changed the name, but the account is gone. That's why it has that little X'd out looking person there. So yeah, that's that. So isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? Oh, thank you, Ditterbug. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see your super chat. Thank you. Ah, man, I missed your comment. Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll up. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying that close attention. Kristen. Oh, Kristen, welcome to the Associates. Is that you? Wait, is this today's chat? Yeah, it has to be. Oh, Ditterbug, I can't find your comment. Wow. Hold on. Ah, sucks. I want to find it. Oh, wait, what if I click on it? Duh. Mega Mobster, you need to get in touch with SG, Science Girl. Thank you, Ditterbug. Thank you. And oh, there it is. I just found it. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Not here to cause trouble, but at the beginning of your live, it said in your screenshot, it says Tiffany created account Sapphire. Oh, and didn't you call? Oh, and I didn't call you Christina. All facts. Wait. Hold on. Let's back this up, Bella. Not here to cause trouble, but at the begging of your. Are you trying to say the beginning of my live? It said in your screenshot. It says Tiffany created account Sapphire. Where does it say that? I don't see that. Where'd you see that, Bella? I think you're seeing things. Are you talking about this? Hold on a second. I don't know where you saw that. Are you talking about this? Where Tiffany's asking who is Blue Sapphire? Okay, and then they said that would be me, and they wrote their name. She didn't know who it was. So it's hard to where I scratched out names. I don't see anywhere that it said that Tiffany created the account. I'm not sure where you saw that, but no, it didn't say that anywhere. Oh, welcome. Who is this? Welcome. Bethany, welcome. Ooh, consigliere. Welcome to the consigliere. It's the best. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, though, Bethany. Thank you for joining. At the very beginning. No, I didn't see that. Girl, I looked at these screenshots. I think maybe you need to rewind back. The screenshots with the text. All right, let me go back there. Oh, I'll have to open that back up. I don't see anywhere that she said that she... No. She didn't say she created it. She said that the account was created February 27th. Let me show you. Okay? Because we're not going to get this mixed up. This is the problem, and this is how things... And by the way, Bella, don't go nowhere. Why would you say you are Christina? That's what I said the other day. Somebody sent me a screenshot of you saying that I am Christina. And they thought you were saying that you are Christina, the stalker Christina. But if that's your name, I don't know. But it was sent to me. So, all right, let me show you. Let's look at this again before it gets all fucked up. And everybody, I let Tiffany there just because she gave me permission to share. So I don't want to share the other people if, I didn't talk to them. I didn't ask them. Okay? Take a really good look at this because I know. Okay? It says they started. They. See the word they? Started the Sapphire account on February 27th. Okay? It was that night. Sapphires 3. Okay? And she says, sapphires are for September. Okay, this is somebody else. Oh, also, I meant to tell you, recall that Sapphire Trey account. This is another person who told me that they remember this account coming into one of my lives a long time ago. So I might have another screenshot. I'm going to have to look back between mine and that person's text, okay? And then this is another person that's not Tiffany sending me the link to the account because they were also in my live and they knew what was going on. Okay, Tiffany was the first one to grab it. I took a picture of it, but nobody said anything. Nobody said it in the thing. So this is just everybody, we're talking about the account. 6/13. This is when it happened. It happened that night, which was 6/13. It was really, after midnight. So it was really, the 12th into the 13th, right? It was still like the night of the 12th. And then she said, I really do think she's the one who sent you the severed tongue. I'm not going to, that's somebody else. And then it says, right, it's super creepy. I tried to think of how Sapphire would relate to her. I don't need to read all my text messages to everybody, but we're discussing, what's going on here. So with the tongue, because this was a pretty fucked up thing that happened. And we talked about it for a couple of weeks, afterwards. So Just to make sure it says they started the Sapphire account. They, not me, not I. So, bye, Gianna. Hi, Gianna. Bye, Gianna. Gianna. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we're not making this shit up. This is how it went down. I wish I was making it up, to be honest with you, because whoever's fucking taking time to do this kind of shit, you really need to get a fucking life. Now, I looked back, okay, I did a little research today, and this is what's really interesting, okay? On June 12th, Kiki Ramblings claims that she sent me a cease and desist letter. June 12th. And it's weird because that account came into my chat that night, same fucking night, that same night. Because it says June 13th, but it was really the night of June 12th. Do you guys understand? It was the night of June 12th. What's going on with Mercedes Girl, Science Girl? What happened to Science Girl? Sure, right? What? No. Who is this? Don't fucking even joke around like that. What the fuck? No, Foxy Bot. Oh my god. Are you guys okay, Ditterbug. God damn, is she alright? I don't have her phone number. Oh my god. Where did you guys hear this? Somebody want to come up here and talk? Oh my god. We don't know if it's true. Okay. Tiffany, all right. Please, she's heartbroken. She's on Diana Wendy's panel? Okay. She said it on Diane's. Jesus. Wow. Damn. Ugh. That is some fucked up shit. No, Lily. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. If you guys, I don't even know what to say right now. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry to hear that. My heart's breaking for her. Ugh. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. That is not easy. That's all I can say. Wow. Unbelievable. No, life changing is that's rough. That certainly is rough. Hold on a second. I'm just checking. Damn. Jeez. Please, yeah. Prayers to Science Girl and her family, man. It's how my sister went. I feel her pain. Sorry, Soldier Photos. I think everybody here has been touched by that, like in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, Nenny, he's at peace now. No more demons to chase. Addiction's fucked up, man. It's a fucked up thing. I was this much. I think you did her bug. Oh my god. Ugh, that is some fucked up shit, man. All right, Peekaboo. So, yeah, jeez. I can't even believe this. This is so sad. So sad. Yeah, Novemberine, thank you. Yeah, hopefully she'll come back here and leave the chat. And when I end this, if you guys could leave some comments to, support her. Thank you, Sandy Jones. Just leave some comments in support of her. Maybe we could send her something, some flowers or something to cheer her up if she's okay with giving her dress out, of course. Oh my God, man. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm like kind of speechless. Sorry. All this shit we've all been through on here. I've talked to Alicia and I do think she's good people. I think she has a good heart. I think this is just not good. It's just not. I know every single person in this chat has at some point in their lives been touched by this shit. Like, I got goosebumps. I dealt with it with an ex-boyfriend that I was with for like almost the better portion of my 20s. and he passed away. So he passed away. We weren't together anymore, but I didn't want, you don't ever want to see anybody that you cared about in your life at some point in time dying from drugs, So it was rough. He died the year before my mom did in 2015 in August. So it was like I broke up with him because of drugs. He couldn't stop doing drugs, and when I broke up with him, he wasn't doing heroin, which is ultimately what he overdosed on. And he was taking pills and stuff and doing other shit. I thought that was the problem. And then, I heard later on that he was I didn't know what he was doing, to be honest with you. I ran into his girlfriend. He was dating this crazy girl, and I ran into her one day, and she told me that he was all fucked up, and I didn't want to ask, what's he doing? But I kind of figured he was either doing pills or, maybe heroin, because it started to get a little bit more common around here. People weren't doing that. And like, I was waiting for that phone call, as fucked up as that sounds, because that's what happens when people are addicted. You wait for that fucking phone call. Like, I was like, I know it. I know one day I'm going to get that phone call about him. And there's a couple of other people I grew up with that I know I'm going to get that phone call again one day. Or I'm going to go on Facebook and I'm going to see that they fucking passed away, because there's so many people that I fucking knew, that I was friends with, that fucking passed away from this shit. 3 weeks before my ex passed away, his friend passed away, one of his best friends. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And then in that time, there was another girl that I grew up with that passed away that was also friends with them. So, I don't know if they got a bad batch of heroin, because they, there was a lot of warnings out at the time that it was being mixed with fentanyl and all this crazy shit. And 3 people within like the shortest span of time that I grew up with, that I knew from me. It's just fucking crazy. But I hadn't been with him for 10 years at that point, but I went to his wake, and it was the saddest thing. When you go to a wake with those people, when people pass away from an overdose, it's just different. It's a different vibe, because of all the shit that surrounds it. And I remember I walked up to his dad at the funeral, and his dad almost looked happy. And I was like, I had a talk with his dad when we broke up, and his dad told me that, he left. The parents got divorced because of him, because of his addiction. Because the mom was a huge enabler, and he said they got divorced, and he was like, I was waiting for this day since he was 16 years old. He's like, he was almost like, in a fucked up way, he was almost relieved. It's sick. They didn't have to worry about him anymore. It was fucking weird. It was weird. You know, he was one way, and then the mom was just devastated. It was so fucking sad. It was so sad, and there wasn't that many friends there, which was weird because when we were together, I mean, he had fucking so many friends, so many friends. You would think that he would have had, the place would have been packed out, but it was like just his close friends showed up at his funeral, and I was like, what the fuck? This is so weird, man. It's so weird. It was just so sad. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Science Girl. You never sleep with an addict in your family. Yeah, Kristen. And I have somebody that I care about now that has been battling, you know, addiction, and it is fucking, I mean, Tiffany knows, and a couple of people that I speak to know that I've spoke to them about it because it's so fucking hard, man. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do to help these people. They have to want to help themselves, you know, and you end up feeling responsible, family, whatever it is. If it's your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, it's so hard. It's so hard. So you could want them to get clean so bad, but they just don't. My sister is battling addiction with alcohol. It's so fucking hard and I hate it. Novemberine, yeah, alcohol is hard. I mean, I grew up with surrounded by alcoholics, so that's a rough one. It's a rough one. I don't know how much, I do know how much it weighs on you. Yeah, Tiffany. It's not easy. Tiffany, you want a link? Unfortunately, prison can be a lifesaver for addicts. Mrs. Nevins, yeah, it can be, but it'll, you know, and I heard, yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he was in jail. Like, I was just like blown away. I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, we broke up and he just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's so sad to hear that. Like, I don't want to see the guy, you know, our relationship didn't work out, but like, I don't want to see the guy fucking like die, like, or fuck his life up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't do anything to me. He just had a drug addiction. It's not like, you know, that's what ended our relationship. Was that, and I mean, there was, you know, the only other issue we really had was he was kind of like unmotivated career-wise, but I mean, he wasn't a bad person. He was a good person. It's just, you know, I wasn't going to put up with that. I grew up my whole life and with an alcoholic father. I wasn't going to spend the rest of my life with somebody who has, you know, an addiction like that I have to deal with for the rest of my life, and then have kids and have them deal with it. I can't. I couldn't do it. Wasn't happening. Heroin addicts don't fear death. They fear withdrawal. They fear life. Yeah, hybrid Pisces. What's sad about it nowadays, hybrid Pisces, is that there's so many things that they could do um to help themselves. You know, they just get into such a bad place with that shit. It's so fucking scary. It's the scariest thing. Heroin. It's fucking really scary. CBD helps with the withdrawals. Yeah, there's other things though. There's other resources out there um that they could, you know, go to. Most addicts are super good people, sensitive, lost souls. You know what was weird about my ex? I like, you know, like there's some people that you know that are addicts, and you're like my dad, for instance, right? He's not a drug addict, but he had an alcohol addiction, right? He was, he had a really fucked up, you know, childhood, my dad, and his dad passed away when he was young, and I do believe that alcoholism was something that ran in his family, um, at least on the father's side. I don't know really too much about his mother's side, but you know, my dad was so sad, and I was kind of like, all right, I know why he drinks. Like, you know, he's covering up all these, you know, whatever memories from his life, whatever. But my ex, like, I just could not figure it out. I think he just liked to fucking party or something. Like, I could never figure it out. Like, he had a great relationship with his mom, you know, and like they were so close to each other. And she was so good to him. I mean, she was a little bit of an enabler, but and his dad, you know, him and his dad were close. Like he didn't have a bad childhood. He never talked about anything negative. You know, he was always positive. Like he was always in a good mood. Um, I've never seen him angry, mad. Like he was just always in a good mood all the time. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what are you covering up? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what is it? Sometimes it's hard to figure out. I wish marijuana would become legal everywhere. Our bodies were designed for it. Yeah, I guess it was. November Rain, yeah, there must have been, you know, but he never like, I don't know, he never seemed like it was so weird. I can't explain it. There's just nothing there that I would think happened to him in his life. Because a lot of the times when people are addiction, you know, they have trauma in their lives that they're dealing with or they're self-medicating. And he didn't have anything like that in his life. Like he had a good life. It's just fucking weird. I couldn't figure it out. I think he just liked being high. I think, you know, I mean, the only thing I could think is maybe he felt like he didn't like go to college and shit. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what it was. He just liked to party. It's withdrawal. Well, Hyper Pisces, well, here's the thing. I mean, obviously once he started doing heroin, but before that he was messing around with all sorts of other shit, you know? When I broke up with him, he wasn't doing heroin. I don't even think heroin was around. I don't even know. Around here, I never heard of people doing heroin ever, ever. Oh, I have an email. I do Mercedes girl. I'm definitely gonna reach out to her, and I know Tiffany has her phone number. So being high numbs the pain. Yeah, exactly, Anita. Yeah. Like heroin, when my mom told me when she was young, she lost a lot of friends to heroin, right? So my mom grew up in like what? She was born in 1954, so she was like a teenager in the 60s. She said there was a lot of heroin, a lot of people doing heroin at that point in time. But you know, it kind of disappeared, right? During the 80s, 90s, it wasn't really around. People weren't doing that shit. And it came back when, you know, all these people got addicted to these painkillers. I watched this whole documentary about this family. I think I've talked about this before on here. I forget what the name of the family is. That basically they own this drug company for what is it? Is it Percocet or Vicodin? I don't know. It's one of those things. And they're like, they created this shit and pretty much sold it everywhere and got everybody addicted on it. These doctors were just, you know, prescribing it like crazy. And then all of a sudden, I know here on Long Island, what happened was this guy held up a pharmacy and killed like 4 people. And after that, the laws got so strict. So all these people that were now addicted to these painkillers were all over the place. Like, what do? Right? They made it so much harder to get these painkillers now. So people started turning to heroin. Like, I don't know about you guys. I feel like the government kind of created this heroin fucking crisis because, you know, making the law strict, right? I'd rather listen if people are going to be addicted to these opioids. Wouldn't you rather be in a controlled environment with a doctor? You know, I mean, you know, heroin's deadly, like super deadly, and kills a lot of fucking people. A lot. I mean, I can tell you how many people I know that have died from heroin overdoses. It's fucking unbelievable. My neighbor's kid. I mean, I remember when I had just moved in here a couple of, you know, I was here for maybe like, I don't know, 3 years. And I came home and I think Jesse was Jesse a baby? I don't even know. And I see, you know, the ambulance and police cars and all this shit at my neighbor's house. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I see all my neighbors, the whole family walking down the block. And the wife just walked up to me. I'd never met her before. She walked up to me, was hysterically crying. Her son had just come home. He was in rehab for a couple of months. He came home. He was clean for a while. And he came home to moved back home, she was at work. She came home for lunch and found him in his room, dead. Heroin was big in the 60s. And the heroin that they're doing today is completely different than what they had back then. Back then it was probably nothing compared to what they're mixing it now with fentanyl, and it's really potent. And and that's usually when people die. It is usually after a period of sobriety, which is so scary. That's what supposedly, with my ex, that's supposedly what happened. He was clean, and he was with his girlfriend, the new girlfriend, and they went, I think they were at the beach all day. She had a picture at the wake. She had a picture of them at the beach that day. And then they went home, they went back to his house, and they were gonna go shopping at Kohl's or some shit. And he went to go take a shower, and she went to like run to the store or run back to her house for something. I forget exactly what it was. The story was. And then his mom, who was in a wheelchair, couldn't get into the bathroom because she had I don't know exactly what she has. It's some form of Lou Gehrig's disease or something like that. And so he went in the bathroom, and he overdosed. So, and I do believe that they had Narcan in the house, but she couldn't get in the bathroom. So, I said enough and just stopped taking it. Yeah, Mindy, a lot of people aren't so lucky. It's a scary, scary thing. I lost my best childhood friend to heroin. It's fucked up, man. I feel like the younger kids that I know, I mean, I can't tell you, like my neighbor, her brother died, right? And then so many of her friends died. I see her all the time posting on Facebook, she lost this one and lost that one. And same thing with my cousin who's around the same age as her. I see them constantly posting on Facebook, like this one passed and this one passed and that one passed. And it's fucking scary, man. It's a really scary thing. So sorry for Science Girl. So sorry. I can't even wrap my head around how she's feeling right now. This is so different, and to lose a sibling, I mean, I don't know what that's like. My brother, I know, even though we're not talking anymore, he's still there. If I wanted to talk to him, I can't imagine, just completely losing them and just never having that chance to do that. It's fucking weird because I was listening to Diane tonight, and Wendy was like, I love Dilaudid, blah, blah, blah. She's going on and on and on. I was like, all right. Hybrid Pisces, thank you. No, they need to start teaching kids realistically about drugs. See, Hybrid Pisces, I don't know how old you are. When I was in school, all right, when I was in 10th grade, here's the thing. I don't know how I feel about them teaching about drugs in school, right? Because I wouldn't have even fucking known what half that shit was if I wasn't taught in school. When I was in high school, elementary school, that was when DARE started. Barbara Bush, I believe, right, was the one who started that, and the Bushes were in office when I was in elementary school. And I remember we used to watch all these videos in 6th grade, right? And they would show you all these fucking drug things. And I had no idea what any of the shit was. And I'm thinking, like, I remember thinking in my head, why are they showing us this? Like, I don't know. I guess because we're going into my school district was, you were still in elementary school in 6th grade. Then in 7th grade, you went into junior high, we called it, but it was middle school, what everybody else called middle school. And then it was 7th through 9th, right? And then it was 10th through 12th, high school. So junior high was 7th through 9th, and then high school was 10th through 12th. And it's just like, why are you showing us at fucking, how old are you in 6th grade? You're like 12? I mean, why are you showing us drugs? And then in high school, full on dyke. Is that real? That's not full on drama, is it? Hold on a second. All right. That's not a real account. So we're just gonna block that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you showing us that? We wouldn't have known what that shit is. Our schools introduced us to fucking drugs. If you really think about it. When I was in high school, they did this. My health teacher had this ex-drug addict come in, and he came in the classroom and he fucking told us all these horrible stories about, shit that he went through and being in and out of jail. But it doesn't resonate with you when you're that young. It just doesn't. You don't really understand the effects, at that point in time. They just don't. You just don't. You just don't get it. So I don't know. I don't know if talking about it in school is the right thing to do. I asked my brother once why he did not stop. What was so great about it? He said 50 times better than the best orgasm anyone could experience. Yeah. So I heard. Ronald Reagan. Oh, Beth M., the Ronald Reagan administration. My bad. If anybody needs help with addiction or is struggling. Thanks, Tiffany. If you're having help with addiction or you're struggling, talk to your family. I think that's the problem, is the shame that people have, and that's why a lot of people don't reach out and get help, because they're ashamed. It's intriguing to some personality types. I push scary drug stories on my kids, pics, videos, etc. Just praying it sticks. Yeah, Mrs. Nevins. I mean, I think that's more important than them showing us in school. I think it's more important for us as parents to have the conversations. Hey, Mr. Positive. It's more important for us to have, the conversations with our kids about this stuff. Like, we need to talk about this stuff with them and have very honest, open discussions, because I don't think it's going to get through in school necessarily. 13 years, never asked to increase dose, never asked to really. In fact, I rarely even take a full dose. I'm Amanda. Yeah, I'm sure they do. There's a lot of people. I know. What the hell just happened? There's a lot of people just in this chat who I know, are on maintenance medication for pain. Sad. God. Mr. Positive, you're just joining us. If you're wondering why the vibe is so down in here, Science Girl was on Diane's panel, and she lost her brother to an overdose. So we're kind of all talking about drugs and how they've affected our lives. And I see almost every person in this chat has been affected in some way. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Every single person in here. Talk to your children about drug use and abuse, tough conversations, but you need to know you were there for them and to open. And you got to think, when is the right time to start having those conversations? I mean, Jesse's only 7. So I don't have to worry now, but in the future, I'm so scared of him becoming a teenager. I think back and I'm like, dude, I was smoking weed, right? And drinking 40s when I was in fucking 8th grade. Like, I look at an 8th grader now and I'm like, holy shit. No way. 8th grade, man. We were getting drunk and it's just scary. And it's going to come quicker than it's going to come quick. And kids these days are a lot smarter. People are getting high off bath salts, pills, injectables. Oh, it's so scary. This coming school year for him, sadly. Yeah, Tiffany. Well, I think back, man. I remember 2nd grade. We used to do the posters for Say No to Drugs, and, it's so scary. So scary. My parents are kind of laid back with weed. Didn't do anything but help me from rebelling. Most kids rebel and do more damage to drugs. Yeah, well, Laura Lee, I was kind of the same too. I was kind of like, all right, I smoked weed and stuff, but I was not into, doing any other shit, really. Being raised Jehovah's Witnesses really fucked up me and my siblings. We all had different levels of addiction. Lady Bread, that's interesting. I would love so are you not Jehovah's Witness anymore? I used to work with a guy that was very strict Jehovah's Witness. I mean, he wouldn't even come into work on days like holidays because, we celebrated the holidays like Halloween. He always took off, birthdays. It's a really, really tough religion. It's a really tough religion to be part of, I would think. I think when school brings it up, we must continue at home and let them know that we are their safety pillow. I mean, I always, even at this age now with my son, I try to keep it open, ask him about friends and like I try to talk to him about his friends and stuff because that's one of the things that my parents, like, I feel like when I was younger, couldn't really talk about my friends with my parents, my parents probably didn't know half the people that I hung out with because most of them were people that I shouldn't have been hanging out with when I was like in high school. I was all like older people. I definitely shouldn't have been fucking hanging around at that age. So they only knew the friends, like the 3 friends that I hung out with that were my own age. My husband's mom, family, were Jehovah's Witness. They turned their backs on her when she left the church. Yeah, soldier photos. That happens a lot. It happens a lot. It's fucking crazy. I mean, listen, I'm not judging, whatever people have to do in life to whatever they believe, whatever makes them happy. It's just, that's not something I would want to be part of. But, I really asked my friend that I used to work with a lot of questions about it because I find it interesting that people could get so regimented into this religion. And he was all about it. He did the whole thing. He went out on Saturdays and knocked on doors and whatever. Lost my young cousin to heroin. He hung himself after he relapsed. Oh my God, Val. They took him to the hospital after Narcan found his car while phone, put him out in the middle of the night. Aw. Oh, Val, that's sad. So, so sad. So sad. Hybrid Pisces. I always thought that was a theory. What's that? Maybe I know where Laura is tonight. She right? No, I'm not Jehovah's Witness anymore, but I moved to be close to my Jehovah's Witness family, and we are being shunned. And my 4 kids. Libra, that's horrible. I've watched several, documentaries and stuff on here about different types of religions and how people are shunned from their religions. And I've listened to people's a lot of people have stories on here, ex whatever, Jehovah Witness, ex Amish, ex whatever. And that sucks. Sorry to hear that for you. Because I can only imagine, when you get out of brainwashing, I know what that's like in a sense. It's really hard, to try to understand the people that are still in it. And so, eating steak with Dave. Did she really go meet Dave? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow she meets a friend, right? I don't know. The Amish will let you leave to see. Yeah, they have Rumspringa, Shannon. I was like obsessed with Amish people. Do you guys remember that show? What was that show? Where the Amish people, they were on Rumspringa or whatever, or they left. I don't know. They had to decide if they were going to go back. It was kind of like the Real World. They put all these Amish people in this real life house, and she's got Dave in the hotel. Is Dave even where she is? I don't know where Dave lives. That's funny. That's a joke, by the way, for anybody who's listening. No, not the Amish Mafia, Foxy Bot. Breaking Amish. Was that it? I think that was it, and not Anita. I followed that show. It was, I heard it was fake. I don't know, but whatever. They all left, and you know, it was interesting. I don't know. I just think it's interesting to watch, these documentaries, like these people going into the real world for the first time, and I was obsessed with it. I don't know why. See, November, and yeah, the Amish people intrigue me. It's like, how the fuck do you live like that? How do you live like that? No electricity, no cars, no. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. And more so, how do you, as a woman, those men, the haircuts, how do you even look? How do you even look at that and find that attractive? It's so weird looking. I watch out. Oh my God, Novemberine, you need to share some stuff with me. You have my email. I love Amish stuff. If you have any good ones, share them with me, because I don't know why. Like, it's very intriguing to me. I guess it's a whole brain like washing thing. I mean, it's not really. I don't know if I would call that brainwashing, right? Because these people are kind of born into it. I guess they're brainwashed, right, from birth. I don't know, but they're kind of born into. Oh, did you guys hear that? They're kind of born into that. They're kind of born into it. And I read the book Rumspringa, and the Amish people have all kinds of outs to use electricity, etc. They just say that they need it for their business. That's true, Tony. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like so interesting. It's so interesting. Do you guys hear the cats? They're like, do you guys hear that? Holy shit. Rumspringa is when teens, young adults come back clean from the temptations of evil outside world. Yeah, it's a period of time. I believe when they hit 16, they're kind of allowed to go out and Mrs. Nevins, the polygamy stuff too. Yes. My mom got like really obsessed with polygamy stuff. In fact, I have her Kindle, and I she has a whole bunch of books about like ex-polygamists and shit. Because we used to watch that show, Breaking Amish, together. So we're I guess that's where I get it from, right? But yes, Escaping Polygamy. That's another one. That shit's even more fucked up. I don't know how the fuck how do you go into a marriage with 5 other women? Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You guys hear the cat? I don't know. Where the fuck is it? It sounds like it's in my backyard. But cats don't come in my yard usually because Snoop. No, I don't hear it. It sounds like it's in my neighbor's yard. Of course. Does that happen to anybody else? You hear a noise and then you walk towards it and then you don't hear it anymore. It always happens to me. I thought it was sad when these Amish people defied their church leaders just to read the Bible for themselves. They gave all their savings away to help an English person. Interesting. I know they call us English people. It's so weird. Why are we English? What's the other thing? The really fucked up thing is Scientology. That shit. Now the cat's going crazy again. That shit's. I watched what was that with Leah Remini? She had that whole series. That shit is fucking crazy. Crazy. As soon as I walk near the sound, the cat, I must be scaring it. It stops. Oh, there it is. Soldier photos. I walk towards creepy noises all the time. Yeah, Scientology is just crazy. Crazy. My cat hears that cat. I can't believe it's pretty loud. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let Snoop out. He'll go crazy right now. He'll be barking and going nuts. Mennonites are just like the yeah. Jules, on that show that I was talking about, Breaking Amish, there was one girl was Mennonite, so she was like a little bit more in the know. Like this day and age, could you imagine like not having an iPhone and shit? No YouTube. I had a polygamous man with his 2 wives come in clinic. Had to draw blood. Oh, for his STD panel. They thought he was straying. Oh my God. Mrs. Evans, that's so funny. They thought he was straying. He's cheating on it. He's getting his sixth wife. So weird. If my hubby said other women look at him, I'd beat her ass. Never mind wanting another wife. I'd cut his manhood off. I can't like, who the hell would want to share their house with like another woman? Well, some of them don't share houses. Some of them actually have, like, they'll buy a house for each wife. That shit's so weird. What was that show that was on HBO years ago with that was a good show. Fuck. With the it was polygamous. Fuck, why can't I remember the name of the show? Holy shit. What's her name was on it? Chloe, was it Chloe Savigny? And then Bill, what the hell? The guy's name was Bill. Shit, I cannot remember. Big Love, that's it. Yes, that was a good show. That was a good show. I gotta fucking revisit that one. I always go back. I don't know. HBO went through like that little. Yes, Bill Paxton. That's it. He was in Twister, right? Or some shit like that. Bigelow. I love that show. Yeah, that was a good show. It was good shit. This one Amish guy didn't agree with the church. He said none of it made sense. So he started doing things he wasn't supposed to do. Like he'd sold a phone outside of his house. Interesting. Marine. What'd they do? The Mormon show. Yeah. Big Love was good. There was some really good, I don't know, HBO had some really good shows back in the day, like around like, The Sopranos, and then they had Sex in the City, and they had that show, Big Love, and then what was the other one? 6 Feet Under. That show was really good. Did they still even do shows like that? I don't have HBO. Didn't he pass? Did he? I don't know. I don't know if he did. I couldn't share a man, but a woman I could. It's totally different. You couldn't share a man, but a woman I could. What do you mean? Wait, Laura Lee, so you couldn't share a man, but a woman? You could share a woman? Am I hearing that right? Bill Paxton dies getting heart surgery. Oh my God, get out of here, Foxy Bot. That's sad. It's like James Gandolfini died. That shit was crushing. Crushing. Taxi Cab Confessions. Wow, Queen Bee. Yeah, remember that show though? I used to love that show. That show is good. People used to come in. Oh, you're bisexual. All right, I got you, Laura. So you can. So a woman. All right, so I got you. You couldn't share a man, but a woman you could. That makes sense now. Thank you. I was trying to make sense of that. She could share a girlfriend, but not boyfriend. Yeah. I don't know. I have no attraction to women, so I can't like relate, but I get what you're saying. Can't relate. Wasn't it Randy? She goes, every girl's 2 beers away from being a lesbian. I'm like, I don't know, Randy, not me. Not me. Strictly dickly here. I don't know. Ugh. Fucking ugh. Never could I share a man. I don't think, I wouldn't want to share one either, but story. We went to a country concert last year. We saw a bunch of drunk Amish teens. We looked next to us. Woman in her 40s was making out with this young Irish drunk guy. Like Argo. Oh my God, Val, it's so weird. It's so funny. Oh shit. That guy was probably like, score. That's so weird I guess it's kind of cool that they give them like a little period of time to like explore the outside world before they fully commit to being Amish. And a lot of those people on that show, from what I remember, went back to being Amish. Like, I don't know. No thanks. I couldn't live like that. I like imagine like you can't like the clothes that they have to wear and those fucking haircuts. Man, those haircuts are awful. Awful. What is fucking going on with this cat right now? They're awful. The haircuts. Could totally say that a woman is beautiful and admire her, but not bisexual. Yeah, Queen Bee, I hear you. Like I could totally, yeah, exactly. I could tell a woman's gorgeous or whatever, but I don't have an attraction to women. I never did. I guess I'm like fucking old school. I remember like when I guess that was like years after me, because even like when I was in high school, people were still weird about that kind of shit. But it was like my little cousins, they were like fucking telling me like making out with girls and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, not that like, listen, if that's your sexual orientation, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, that's how you were born and that's what you're attracted to. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I think some of the girls used to just do it because they get attention from guys. I don't think they're actually attracted to other women. That's a different one. That is fucking crazy. Cat's probably in heat. Yeah, shit. Shit, it's in heat. My friend left her husband for her bestie. It's weird. Oh my god, baby blues. Imagine that. Bye. Sorry, I'm going. I don't know. First of all, I can't like add when I was like younger, I found it harder to like have girlfriends than like guy friends were so easy because there was no fucking drama with the guys. The girls always had drama. Most of my girlfriends, there was some type of drama. My best friend, that's probably the only other girl, she's like me in that sense where like she's not into that shit. You know, we just chilled. Like we just had fun and chilled. I just like I couldn't imagine having a fucking relationship with a woman. Like, I feel bad for men that they have to put up with us. We're fucking annoying. Some women are horrible. I look at the Facebook sometimes and I'm just like, oh my God. I show my husband, I'm like, you see this shit? You see this shit, Chris? You see? See? I'm not a bad wife. I don't make you do this shit. Gender reveals and all this shit. I don't make you do this shit. Some of the women are crazy. Crazy. You know, they make the husbands get dressed up and I don't know. I don't do that shit. So I'm just laid back. I don't know. So I can never imagine having to fucking be in a intimate relationship with another woman. It just would never work. Never work. By the way, speaking of which, okay, going back to panel that happened a little earlier today. Marissa, fucking, let me just tell you something. If you would have sent me a fucking picture of your fucking ass, naked ass, it's probably a good thing you didn't. I'm not gonna say what I probably would have fucking done. Because, dude, nobody wants to see your fucking nasty ass with no clothes on. You fucking weirdo. Who would even fucking think to do that? And then talk about it on a live? No thank you. Okay? No fucking thank you. Nasty bitch. To be honest, I cannot be that dude told me what to do or what to wear or something like that. Yeah, big hack. That's the whole thing, man. There's a lot of girls out there that like they do that shit. They tell their husbands what to wear and this and that. Like, I never do that to my husband. I don't try to change him. I just don't do that. Ugh. It's all fake. Come on, like, first of all, the fucking any naked pictures she has, I hope they're old because sweetie, no, you should not be taking naked pictures now. Nope. But I would have been so fucking angry if I would have fucking opened up an envelope and seen that shit. It just wouldn't have been pretty. I see a guy on YouTube or on a show, movie, singer that I think is drop dead gorgeous. I show my son and he says that he's gay and he really is. Why do I fall for gay guys? LOL. Because Selena, gay guys take care of themselves better than straight guys. They're well kept. And there are a lot of really good looking gay guys. I don't know. Could you wear this? Could you wear that? Wear this hat? Wear this color? No, I'm straight. I'm gonna wear my jeans, sneakers, t-shirt. See, that's what I'm saying, big hack. Like my husband, when I met him, he used to wear like his little Fox Racing t-shirts and shit, whatever the fuck you wear. And that's what I would, you know, if I bought him clothes, I bought what he liked. I didn't buy what I fucking liked. I buy what he likes, even now to this day. You know, I know what he likes, so I buy what he likes. I'm not gonna fucking buy what I like. I mean, it's kind of fucking weird. What happened with Juan Martinez? What do you mean, Mrs. Nevins? You watch him all day. He's interesting. Dang, She had one false eyelash. No, Val, I didn't see it. I didn't like actually see the live. I was listening, but I wasn't watching, so I had to listen. So I'm like, what? These fucking people. I missed the part. I didn't even know Pepper went on fucking panel. Didn't even know. I missed like the first, I guess, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I have no idea. He got disbarred. He did again? Shit. Wow. Well, he's probably well set from the Jodi Arias trial, so dudes that wear skinny jeans. Oh God, Badger. I remember when those things first came around. Like I was older, my little cousins used to, like the kids that age, that were like years younger than me. I remember I used to go to the mall and just think to myself, thank God I grew up in the fucking 90s, because I think I'd be like asexual. I don't know, because I cannot fucking date no guy. My little cousins, like, they date these dudes that are wearing these fucking skinny jeans. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, when I was in high school, all the guys wore their fucking huge jeans and, like, their pants sagging down with their fucking asses hanging out. Not that that's that much attractive, but I can't do the skinny jeans on men. It's so fucking weird. Anita Backrub, I'm not sure. I didn't know he was disbarred. I knew that Jodi Arias had appealed, and I don't know. She had something. I like better fitted suits. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. I like, I don't know, guys that like dirty, like work clothes. Am I fucked up? That's like a man, right? Well, I like my husband, but just saying. My ex has the hottest body. Only thing I miss. Laura Lisa, your ex is it boyfriend or girlfriend? So on a first date with a girl last weekend I met on Tinder. She straight up told me she won't go out with me again because my truck is too old. I was blown away. Badger, what the fuck? Are you serious? Holy shit. Because your truck is too old? What is wrong with these fucking people? I don't know. I'm not into like the guys, like, not that now I'm not into any guys now except my husband. I'm saying when I was younger, like I wasn't into like the guys that like were all like pretty boys. I don't know. That does nothing for me. I eh eh. I work construction. I pay my truck off. It's a 2010 Tacoma. Badger, that is insane. I can't believe anybody. Fuck. Well, you know what, Badger? She did you a favor. You dodged a bullet on that one. Fucking A. That is some fucked up shit, man. Good for you. You own your truck and it's a Toyota. You can't go wrong with a fucking Toyota. Who gives a shit what year it is? That's ridiculous. Man, are people that fucking superficial nowadays? Jesus. That is fucked up, man. I would never meet somebody and be like, sorry, we can't date. I mean, when I met my husband, when my husband and I started dating, he had a Dodge Ram truck, like pickup truck. And I was pissed at him. And I'll say, he had a fucking, what did he have before that? He traded his friend. Him and his friend traded cars. He had uh, a Tahoe. It was sick. And then he traded trucks and he took the pickup truck and he gave his friend the Tahoe. And but it was like a 2002, I think, and it was like whatever. Who gives a shit what year it is? It was. I like the trucks though. Who gives a shit? Trucks are kind of like they don't really go out of style. Like I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's a pickup truck. If you're driving a pickup truck, who gives a shit? It's a pickup truck. You drive it for work. That's crazy. Damn. Thinking of him, you did dodge a bullet with that one. Jesus. What kind of car was she driving? I'm just curious. Mrs. fucking shit. But my brother's wife's like that, man. She tells him what to wear. My brother's like that. Every girl he dated, his whole fucking style changes up. His whole fucking clothing style changes. He always dates women that I don't know. I remember he was before he met his ex, right? That he was with his ex fiance. He was wearing like I would help him pick out his clothes. He doesn't have that great fashion sense, right? But he would tell me what he likes, right? And then I would try to help him find it, basically. So He just didn't know where to find the things that he liked. So then he starts. So he was dressing kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what the style would be called. Like, I guess like contemporary. And then he starts dating his ex, and she liked like the preppy look, I guess. And like all of a sudden, he shows up at the house one day, and he's got like khaki pants on, like cargo pants, with the fucking pockets. Oh, if you're gonna wear those fucking things, iron the fucking pockets, please, please. Those things that have pockets on the side, it drives me nuts when they're all wrinkled up and crinkled up. Oh, and he comes walking in, and I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing, dude? Like, he looked like he just walked out of fucking Abercrombie or some shit. I'm like, yeah, like, what? What are you doing? You look fucking weird. I don't know. That shit's not really like, I guess people wear it here. I don't know. If you, like, at that time when you went out and you go to like the clubs and shit, all the guys would be wearing like black like button ups, and I don't know. That shit wasn't in. But that's what she liked, and so she made him dress like that, and that's how he dressed. He like had like all of a sudden he's wearing like flip flops and shorts and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? So weird. So weird. How do you do that? Like, here's the thing, like, if you have to change somebody that you're dating, right? Why are you dating them to begin with? And like, obviously they're not your type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking weird to me. It's just weird. Like, I've never dated guys that dress like shit, so I don't know. My husband had a Ram. It was old, but he takes good care of it. Trucks do not depreciate like cars. Yeah, trucks. I love trucks. I don't give a shit. 20C, I hate ironing. Me too, 20. I hate it now because I used to have my ironing board set up in my spare room, like always, right? So I always like had it out. But now I really don't have room for it. So I have to take the ironing board out. It's a pain in the ass. I bought a little steamer off of fucking what's it called? Amazon, but I don't know, it don't work that great. I think your brother was used to you and your mom guiding him with their strong personalities. No, but Val, we didn't like do that. Like I never like pushed him. Like he would ask, all right, you want to come shopping with me? I need help. And I'm like, sure. And then I would walk around with him and he would pick something and be like, oh, is this cool? And I'd be like, yeah, and we'll find pants to match it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I try to help him with like the fit of the pants. Like he would ask me for help. I never like pushed him like, you need to dress like this. Like, I don't know. I never like forced him on anything. He asked for my help because he wasn't. I mean, he kind of knew what he wanted. He just like didn't know where to get it. Like even when he's just like, my brother's one of those people. He's just very unsure of himself, I guess. So he doesn't know how to make decisions. Like when he was furniture shopping, right? He needed a dresser. And he had, he's like, called me up. Can you come help me pick out a dresser? I'm like, yeah, and I mean, he had like a couple that he picked out. And I was like, just trying to help him, like, all right, do you need this many drawers or whatever? But like, my mom never told him what to do ever. We've never like, told him what to wear or what to do or anything like that. Like, I mean, he has like his own style. It's just so weird how he gets into these relationships with these women that are like so dominating over him. Like, because we're not like that. I don't think we are. I mean, I have a strong personality, but I never told him what to do and shit. That shit's fucking weird. I'm not like that in general. I don't tell my husband what to do. I'll ask him, if he can help me with things. Like, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? But like most of the time, if he takes too long, I end up doing it myself. Like this. Look, I built these things today. Hold on, I'll show you. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see them. It's kind of dark out. Hold on. Oh shit, you can't even see them. Fuck. It's like, hey, thanks for showing us the blackness. Holy shit, you really can't see that. Well, they're little flower things, pots, and they has like a little fence thing. Oh, you guys, wow. You really can't fucking see that. Has a little fence thing. I got 3 of them because we have to block off the yard so Snoop doesn't go on this side and shit. We want him to shit that way. Because he leaves monster shits everywhere. And then my son plays over there. That's where his hockey rink is. We don't need him shitting over there. And then my son steps in it. So my husband, we used to have a fence over here, but then when we got the patio redone, you know, we took the little fence down. And I was like, I don't want a fucking fence. It looks so ghetto. Like, I don't know. So I was like, how can we block him off? We had the chairs lined up for a little bit. Now I blocked them off with some flower things, but you can't even see them. So I'll have to show you another day when we have some fucking light out here. He shit on your porch. He did, Selena. The other day I stepped in it a little bit. I do the same thing. But he like left. He left. He went and played hockey tonight. So I was like, shit, I'll build these things myself. I'm not gonna fucking wait for him. I do that all the time. And I painted my front door, but I'm not gonna show you guys that because I did a video. Sorry everyone, I'm late. Rosie, it's all right. We're kind of keeping it chill tonight. Shit on your porch. Sad night for Science Girl. I hope she's okay. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera there. Stop the camera. My toddler was always points to the poop and tells me to get the shovel. Oh shit, dude, Snoop's shit. It's mountains. That's one thing I don't like about having a big dog. Big dogs, big shits. They're freaking enormous. And I hate when he shits on my patio. That's the one thing. But, we know he was shitting on the patio. Ever since we got more furniture out here now, no more shitting on the patio. I think he's like kind of scared of the furniture. So, Polka Dot Suzanne, I don't know if you were in here. From what everybody was saying, she was up on Diane's panel, and apparently her brother overdosed and passed. It's terrible. So, plenty of fish on the tubes. I can't even imagine dating this day and age. I can't. I said I wouldn't look on a date. I don't even know how. Yeah, Badger, do not look on here to date. You've seen the crazy in this fucking community. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Let's find Badger. We'll do a live. We'll find Badger, a nice girl. We'll have like a what do you call it? Like a fucking contest. We'll have a dating show. We'll do a dating panel. Emma, you already painted your front door. Well, no, I didn't finish it because I used this gel stain and I have to wait for it to dry because I'm kind of taping it off sections and making it look like wood. So yeah. We just bought our house and we looking for 2 great things to talk about big shits. Well, I have a Doberman, so I mean the shits are probably pretty sizable. Yeah, but Great Dane shits are probably great shits. Elephant shits. I'm not gonna try to date for years. Laura Lee, are you newly single? Night, Foxy Bot. I think if I ever got divorced, which I don't plan on that ever happening, I think I would be single. I don't think I would have any interest in dating anybody. I don't know. I just like, like who would want to go through all that? No, thank you. No, thank you. Ever try to detect decapitated a door? Oh yeah, that's right, Selena. Kind of kicked the can and made a fucking mess. Oh my god, dude, the paint was everywhere. It was a mess. I think I'd rather be single too. Like, I just can't imagine going through all that dating. Ugh, no, thank you. No fucking thank you. Thank God I'm married. That's all I could say. Like, I feel bad when people are single and dating. And especially this day and age with people are fucked. And I feel like the older you get too, the harder it is. The harder it is to meet people, right? Because half the people are married, and then like the people that are single, you're like, okay, why are you single? Like, what happened? they're like, I don't know. Like, think about it. How old am I? 30. I'm gonna be 40 next year, right? If people are single at 40, they're either divorced, right? Or I would say the majority, right, of people you would meet that are single are divorced, which is fine. I mean, people get divorced all the time. I'm just saying. But you don't know why, right? So you're like, shit, what happened? And then, or they've never been married. And then you're like, well, why hasn't this person been married? They're 40 years old. Why didn't they ever get married? Like, I have like a cousin who's 40 years old. Well, he's like a, holy shit, these cats are still going at it. He's like a little, he's not my first cousin. He's like a distant cousin, right? He's 40 years old. I told you guys this before. I think he was on the Bachelorette. Sorry. He was on the Bachelorette a couple years ago. He's still fucking single. He's like 40. I think he's 41. And he's a really good, like, he's a decent looking guy. Like, he's a good looking guy, right? You guys know to get on that show, you have to be somewhat, decent looking. I mean, some of the guys, I'm like, especially on his season. Oh my God. The guys were like horrible. And the guy that won that season, he was like, I don't know. It was the season, what was the girl's name? Desiree, I think. I won't say which person it was. I'll just leave it at that. But the guys on that season were all just, not my type. But I don't think any of those guys would be my type. They're all kind of like, I don't know how to explain them. They're like kind of geeky, maybe. But he's a good looking guy. He's single, but because he's such a fucking asshole. He's a narcissist. He's so full of himself, this guy. And I'm like, he has all these women on his Instagram page. They're like, oh my God. Like, he's like, he was on this TV show. I'm like, why is this guy still single? Personally, I don't think he's attracted to women, but that's just my opinion. Did your brother always seem to act like conform to whoever he's around in the moment? I'm Amanda. Absolutely. My brother used to go through phases. Okay. He went through all these phases in his life. Like me, I was always kind of the same, right? I always liked rap music from like 4th grade on. Like my mom, I got a Naughty by Nature CD and I've listened to rap music pretty much always. Like, I like other types of music, don't get me wrong, but like that was always like my main type of music. But like I always kind of just dressed like normal, whatever was in style at the time. I never went to like extremes with like, like when you're in high school and like some people dress like, when I was in high school, some people dressed what we called gothic, right? And then other people were like hippie kind of kids, the skater kids, whatever you want to call them. They used to play hockey sack and shit. Like, I don't know. I guess I was just dressed like normal. Well, I guess I was a little bit like, I don't know. I like the whole hip hop style. I always liked everything that had to do with that. So I would wear like the baggy pants, but not like to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? But my brother would go through these like phases where like he dressed like a hippie, and then he was like, when he was dating this girl when he came out of college, and he started dressing like a fucking that movie Swingers, like they wear those like bowling shirts with the little tank tops. Like, he just went to the extremes. He would get into things and then he would be like all into that shit, and everything in his life would revolve around that thing, whatever it was, whatever his interest was. Like, he got into, what was that, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and he started buying like Hawaiian shirts and dressing like fucking whatever, like all this like weird shit. Excuse me. I never was like that, so like I didn't understand it. I pay attention to anytime you mention details about him. He takes on the personality, believes. Yes, no individual. I'm Amanda. I was trying to search one time because I was like, what's wrong with him? Like, is that a thing? Is there like I was wondering, like, is there like some type of thing? Because like he never had his own individuality. Like he doesn't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always knew who I am. I can't explain it. I've always been I mean, it's not like I've been the same. Of course, I've gotten into different things and picked up different hobbies during my life and shit. But like, he goes to the extreme, if that makes sense. He would go through. In fact, for his 30th birthday, I made the invitation, right, for his party, and I pasted his head on a bunch of different like he was into the Grateful Dead, so I put his head on Jerry Garcia, and like he was really into Star Wars, so I put his head on Luke Skywalker and Yoda, actually. Like all the different phases that he went through in life, that these things that he would get into and then become kind of obsessed with, right? It was really funny because like he fucking that's just how I had the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas guy. Who else? Oh, Hunter S. Thompson, right? I don't think I put his face on there. But like that's I don't know, he just got into these things. Like there is no individuality. Is that what it is? Is it just insecurity? Is that what it is? I don't know. Or does he have like an identity problem? I mean, like, he has like his own personality and shit, but like it's so hard to explain. But yeah, he does kind of take on the beliefs and the thoughts of whoever he's around, you know, and it's weird to me. Like he has his own beliefs, but like, all right, my brother was a hardcore Democrat, right? I don't know now. His wife, I know, is a Republican, and I know she's says she's conservative. She probably isn't, but I mean, who knows? He could be turned into a fucking, Trump supporter. I have no fucking idea at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised. Hunter S. Thompson wrote Fear and Loathing. Yeah, exactly. And he just went through these like weird phases. Very weird. He would like change his whole group of friends too. Like when he was like in high school in 10th grade, he hung out with like these kids that were, I don't know, they liked making movies and sports and all this shit, and then like by 12th grade he grew his hair long and he was like totally a hippie, like burnout, like with a totally different group of friends. Like me, I've had my friends, right? I pretty much hung out with the same people from fucking shit, like when I was a kid all the way through high school. I mean, people came in and out, but like I had the same like core group of friends. It's just weird. I'm a libertarian. Trump 2020, and I'm not in any party. I'm not voting in the next election. I'm just not, because I'm not following it. I'm not fucking following it. I fucking hate politics. I'm done. I don't even want to fucking know about it. It's already a shit show. So I'm good. Tiffany, I mean, I don't even want to repair the relationship at this point in time. It's going to be so hard to repair it. I can't even think about repairing it. It's like there's so much damage that has been done. I just can't. I can't even fucking. I wonder if he ever listens to How You've Been Hurt. He probably doesn't care. He probably thinks that he's right. He's brainwashed right now. There's no, that's the whole thing that people don't understand. He's so fucking deeply brainwashed right now that he's not even the same person. So, I don't even think he gives a shit, to be honest with you. You can't, as long as she's in the picture. No, I can't. I mean, it sucks, but I have no interest in it. If his wife's around, I have no interest in talking to him. And even if she's not around, it's still gonna it's because like, why would you let somebody break your family apart like that for fucking no reason over a fucking dress? Like, like this is what this shit started over. And like, just be so disrespectful. Like what he put me through with my mom passing away and allowed her to do, I can't even fucking, like, it's so deep that I can't even fucking think of talking to him again. Like I would never trust him again. You know what I'm saying? He broke my trust. Like once your trust is broken, it's so hard to get it back. So Target, there are a bunch of Target stuff. Ooh, I love Target. Did somebody say Target? So I don't know. I don't know how I would do that. It's so fucking fucked up. She talks about her memory that her gets me in the field. It's like beyond hurt at this point. It's not even like, it's beyond hurt. I just can't even fucking explain it. It's like it's so fucking fucked up what he allowed. I just can't even fucking wrap my head around it. So fucked up. And his coldness and his refusal to even fucking have a conversation with me himself. Like, how the fuck do I forgive that? He wouldn't even fucking talk to me. How do you forgive somebody? Our mom died. Like, you can't fucking man up and tell your wife, shut the fuck up and talk to you so I could talk to my sister. My mom passed away. Fuck that shit. I would have part of him. Mrs. Evans, though, he had a close relationship with my mom. That's what's so fucked up. But he fucked it up. He was so close. Like, we were both close with my mom. Like, it's so weird. He fucked it up when she came around. So I can't even wrap my head. I don't think he would be envious. He could have had the same relationship with her. He just, fucking let his wife control him. Like, I can't wrap my fucking head around this. It's so hard for me to even understand how he could let all this shit happen. Because, like, we had a normal fucking relationship. Like, we were close. Me, him, and my mom together. We're all, like, super close and tight. Like, so how the fuck he let it go to what it went to, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. And that's why I'm so fucking angry with him. Because I'm just like, why would you, like, do that? Like, this didn't have to be like this. It's fucked up. I don't have good relationships with my husband's sister. They play dirty, but it's not my place to talk shit to him about them. Yeah, Queen Bee. No, and see, Queen Bee, that's how it should be, right? But his wife, she wouldn't even let us fucking talk. Like, that's crazy. And he went along with it. He's an asshole. It's too bad he let that all go with everyone, it seems. Yeah. I mean, I hope. I mean, he's got to be living with some type of regret because my mom, he didn't talk to my mom for like 2 years, right? Then she got sick. And I mean, they did talk, but every time they talked, they were fucking fighting with each other. So what kind of relationship was that? It was like very strained, They kind of started to get a little bit better when he had his baby, but that was only a couple of months before she got sick. Like, before she was, we found out she had cancer. So it was like, those 2 years you lost, right? For what? For nothing. For fucking over a fucking dress. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around this shit. It's fucking crazy. Fucking absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Glad I don't have sisters. It starts a single conversation. Wait, hold on. I wanted to read that comment. I have to scroll up. Who said that? I started reading it and I lost it. There it was. Happy, happy, happy. Starts a single conversation, then another, then another. You never know. Yeah, happy, happy, happy. I feel like there's so much deep pain. I don't know. I don't know how I'll feel. Yeah, it was definitely more than dress, but I'm saying that's what started it, I feel like there's so much pain, like deep pain, and I don't, 10 years from now, I might feel differently. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's 5 years worth of shit. Like, so, there's a lot of shit that happened and pain and, then my mom dying in the middle of it, it's fucking, it's so, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe 10 years from now, I'll feel completely different about it. But, Like right now, I have no desire to talk to him at all. I'm just like, he's not the same person. I miss the person that I grew up with and the person that he was up until he met his wife. I don't miss this. Like this person, I just don't want anything to do with them. He's an asshole. Like he's not the same person. I just don't know how you could change. Like, how does somebody change you that much to the point where you're like not even the same fucking person anymore? How does that happen? So fucking weird. She's a pigeon. I really love my brother, but his wife knows she's a pigeon. I'd rather have a pigeon. This one's fucking straight from hell. She's like the seed from hell. I was able to his ex, she had her things. I was able to tolerate her. I cared about her. This one, I can't. I have nothing, especially now. Forget it. She's fucking psychotic, beyond psychotic. No one will ever change me. No fucking way. That's what I'm saying, November Rain. Like, I can never imagine trauma bonding. Yes, he's trauma bonded to her. I can never imagine telling my husband that he can't fucking talk to his sister, or that my husband would have to reach out to his sister and say, we could talk, but Satan can't know about it. I mean, Liana can't know about it. Like, what? It's fucking weird. That was so weird. Like, I will never forget the day my brother came to my house and tells me we could talk, but his wife can't know about it. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? He's like, you can't call. I couldn't call him. I couldn't text him, but I could email him, but only at his work email, so she wouldn't see it. I'm like, dude, that's a problem. Like, that is a fucking problem. If your wife is controlling your communication with your family, that's a fucking huge problem. It's not normal. That is not healthy. What the fuck is crawling up there? I see like movement in my lights. Ooh, it's a bug. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not fucking normal. That is not healthy. He's a wuss. Exactly, Capone. That is not fucking normal. Like, and I told him that it's not normal because at that time, well, he was married, but he could have got a fucking annulment or some shit. Like, I was just like, dude, I mean, that's fucking weird. Your wife shouldn't be controlling who you communicate with. Like, that's fucking a problem. It's weird shit. I get all frustrated when I think about it. I don't think about him that much anymore. It's like I had to just put him out of my fucking mind and just not think about him because it's so fucked up. I can't even fucking wrap my head around it. And that was funny today because fucking Marissa was like, "Oh, I spoke to." She's sitting there just casually talking about how she reached out to my brother's wife, and supposedly, I don't even believe it, but whatever. It's like two psychopaths talking to each other. So she's like as if my brother's wife has any fucking credibility. She's like talking as if this woman tells the truth or something. She's like, oh, she said, you've been going through this for a year, but I've been going through it for 7 years or some shit. And I'm thinking, going through what? I don't fucking talk to you. What are you going through? I don't talk to you people. What am I putting you through? Nothing. Just like Marissa's like, she keeps referring to all this shit I did to her. What the fuck did I do to you? I joined your Patreon. I did things to you. Okay. I did nothing to you. I did nothing to this woman. I made fucking a video, 2 videos fucking 2 years ago. And you obsessively fucking talk about me and make fucking videos talking about me and fucking reach out to my family and fucking your best friend swatted me, but I'm doing something to you? How the fuck does that's a narcissist for you though. That's a fucking narcissist for you. I never got into a fight with brother's wife. I just stayed away from her. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna fight with her. I'm just gonna fucking stay away from her. So what the fuck did I do to her? Nothing. I did nothing to this girl. The only time I ever had a confrontation with her, and before my mom got sick, the only time I ever had anything with her, I think I sent her one text. Okay. And then that was that. And then after that, I never talked to her. I left her the fuck alone. Like, I talked to my brother because, like, I don't know this girl. She's a fucking stranger to me. What am I going to say to her? I mean, besides, she's a fucking asshole. But I'm like, what did I do to you? Why would she contact your family? I don't know, ZZ. It's like, that's a great question. I don't know. Don't fucking know. There's no reason for her to be contacting my family. I wonder how she'll feel. Should I reach out to her fucking siblings? I'd love to hear what her siblings have to say about her. Love to hear it. Are they all fucked up like her? I mean, I don't know. You should not be fucking reaching out to my family. That shit is crazy. No problem, big hack. I know what you're saying. What I will say is I think you're a dopest person. Thank you. I love being here and appreciate. Of course, big hack. You're always welcome. You big hack. You're always welcome in the chats. Big hack. I just subscribed to you the other day. I thought I was subscribed to you because Tiffany was talking about your lives, and I was like, why don't I ever see him going live? Well, I realized I wasn't subscribed, and I thought I did subscribe to you a long time ago. So now I'm subscribed. So now I could come into your lives. What's his business of this MGL? I don't know, Queen Bee. I'm trying to figure out why she would reach out to my brother's wife. Like, I just don't understand it. And I don't know if it was Terry the other day. She's talking about my fucking other channel, like that she keeps talking about. And I don't know if she's gonna fucking ever get it. That like that other channel was never a secret. It was a fucking channel that I made before. I'm trying to think. It was after my mom passed away, but before I started my series on my channel, I guess, about it. Like, it wasn't a secret at all. No, it's not appropriate. But you see, everybody, this is what fucks me up, right? About these people, right? So Amanda Lynn, who, I showed you guys this post that she made. I'm sorry, did I say Amanda Lynn? I meant fucking Momo Lynn. Made all these posts about, how horrible it is that I dox people and we look people up and it's so horrible. But then she has this fucking asshole on her panel who's like, yeah, I reached out to her family and, had a conversation with her. Well, I mean, she's a hypocrite anyway, Mandalene, because you were thinking about reaching out to my family too. You found all their information. But then you have this other asshole on your panel, right? Who's claiming she reached out and speaks to my family. And like, I can't even wrap my head around that. What the fuck? Why is that okay with this girl? So it's not okay for us to Google people, right? And talk about it between 3 friends who already had this person's information. That's not okay. But it's okay for this asshole to come up on your panel and discuss how she reached out to my brother's wife and has talked to her. That's fucking, like, hello? What's wrong with this picture here? What the fuck is wrong with this picture? Does she have a thing for you? Queen Bee, I guess so. There was no reason for fucking Marissa to even be on that panel today. Like, I never accused her. I never said it was her. Somebody in my chat said it the other day. They said, "Ooh, blonde hair, could it be her?" I said, "Yeah." That's all I said. I said, "Yeah, she has blonde hair too," but I really don't think it was her. I really didn't. I didn't think she would, I just don't think she would fucking do that. But now you get up on a panel, right? And you start getting yourself involved for no fucking reason and like going like it. Now I think you had something to do with it. You just made yourself look so guilty by doing that, because like if I had no part in something, I would just stay away from it, right? Why would you fucking like put yourself in the middle of this? Makes no fucking sense. She already did a live about it, right? And then, or talked about it in live, and then now you jump on somebody else's panel. For what fucking reason? It has nothing to do with you. Why are you putting yourself in the middle of it? Are you like jealous that like I'm getting attention? I don't understand. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you jealous that your friends are talking about me? Like what's the problem here? I don't understand why you would get yourself involved. It's so fucking weird. She always outs her guilt. guiltiness. But see, Capone is the same thing she did after the police call, okay? After the cop calls, she starts going on panels and she's like, oh, the cops weren't even at our house. She did this to herself. You know, she's like saying all this crazy shit, okay? And I mean, like, first of all, even that your brain would think that, my brain would never think to do something like that to myself. Like, who the fuck thinks like that? Hey, let me fucking swat myself. Like, what? Like, it's fucking crazy what this lady says. It's fucking insane. She's fucking crazy. That is so typical fucking narcissist, dude. They do to make shit up like that and try to make somebody look like they're crazy or whatever the fuck, you know? It's like, it doesn't even make any sense. It's fucking absolutely crazy. But she did the same thing with the cop calls. It was like, no, the cops never came. The cops never came. And then, you know, she watches the chat and everybody's like, no, I think the cops are really there. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, my husband watched and he said it was, you know, because she couldn't admit that she was wrong. So she had to make it like her husband. She always uses her husband like as if, I don't know, we're supposed to think he's more credible. We don't know your husband. I mean, I'm not saying he's not credible, but like, I don't understand why she always has to use him like to prove things. It's like, all right, we don't know your husband. Why are you even telling us what he thinks? Fucking weird. Right? And then she said, so then okay, and then it happened, and then you know immediately she was blaming Mandy, and then she was started saying, well, she needs to look in her own circle. So she was basically blaming Diane, you know, Marianne, Stephanie Brown, who was on my panel that night, you know, basically blaming the people that were around me that called the police on me. You know, then it was Mandy, it was this, it was that, and it was like, why are you fucking trying to solve this? Like, why? If you had nothing to do with it, just shut the fuck up, right? Why are you trying to solve the crime for me? Like, she messaged me the day after the fucking police came here, and like, why are you messaging me? I don't fucking like you. You don't like me. Why are you messaging me trying to solve who did this for me? And she's like, oh, you know, she uses other people to try to make it more credible. She's like, oh, me and a few other big creators talked about it, and we know who it is. Okay. So that made her look extremely fucking guilty to me. All that shit I just named made her look extremely guilty to me. And that is why I always believed that she had something to do with it, right? And then I come to find out, oh shit, it's your best buddy, Oni, who did it. So, right? But I didn't accuse her this time. I didn't accuse her. But she fucking inserted herself into it. And she's doing the same exact thing now. It's like, no, it never happened. She mailed it to herself. You know, she's doing this to herself. It's the hundreds of people she's pissed off. What hundreds of people are you fucking talking about? You talking about the 30 people that are in those fucking chats? Okay. Give me a fucking break. Hundreds of people. Hundreds. I don't know about that, girl. I don't know about that. It's like now she's got all these different, you know, theories. It's my friends. It's Laura. It's Tiffany. Get the fuck out of here. It's Chaz. What? What? Why would Chaz do that to me? I have no fucking motive to do that to me. She told this whole pointless story about Chaz, okay, who had zero motivation to do this to me, who I've always been nothing but nice to, who has always been nothing but nice to me. Why would he do that? Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. No sense whatsoever. Why would Chaz do this to me? Because what? He's the only person who's ever used the fucking mail. Like, oh my God, I can't. It can't be anybody sitting on your panel, though, right? It can't be any of those people. It's Chaz, who's not even on YouTube anymore. It's him. He wanted me to shut up. Like, what? Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even fucking make sense. So if we're gonna go on that theory, right? Some of your buddies there sent a glitter bomb to Laura, right? So I could say it's one of them because they did it to Laura. Like, that doesn't even fucking make sense. But see, I would actually have a motivation to do this to me because none of them like me and they're constantly talking shit about me and obsessively making posts and panels about me. So like, you know, that would make sense, but like Chaz, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like she thinks she's gonna like dude, 2 years of your bullshit, right? With you trying to like make me question my life and question my family and question my husband, right? Oh my god, Marissa said my husband's cheating on me. Oh, I'm gonna be all crazy now. No, dude, no. You're a fucking idiot. Like, when are you gonna realize that I think you're a fucking idiot who's full of shit and everything you say is just you talking out your ass? When are you gonna fucking realize that? Right? So when you're trying to like get me to question like my friends, right? Like NYC or Benisa, you know, she used every single one of my friends to try to get me to like, oh, let me, you know, get all paranoid about my friends. Like, no, bitch, no. No, just stop with that shit. Stop trying to do that shit. It don't work on me. I already know what you are and what you do. It doesn't work. It's like powerless against me. Okay? It's powerless, girl. You need to fucking just stop. Just stop. I don't know if she's trying to convince me or other people. I don't know, but you ain't convincing me of shit. You don't know me. You don't know anybody that I talk to. Stop with your bullshit acting like you fucking know more about me than I know. Stop. Just fucking stop. Did kind of the same thing after Laura's CPS call. Yep. Remember that? Yep. What about the dramatic puking or not puking, actually? She's like, she goes, runs into the kitchen. No splashing sounds. She don't rinse fucking puke out of her sink. You don't hear water running. She puked. She's so full of shit, dude. You are full of shit. You are the most transparent, full of shit person I've ever seen in my fucking life. Unbelievable. Why would someone do that? This is why I have, yeah, exactly, Novemberine. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. And like the people that sit in her chat and entertain this bullshit are even, I'm sorry, some of you guys really wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. There's something wrong with you. If you can't fucking see through this person at this point in time, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. If she can't get to you, she'll try to pull others from your side to hers. There are several examples of who have been used and who fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. And Amanda, it's amazing, isn't it? It's fucking amazing. And I don't know how these people are that stupid, but I mean, all right, you know, I feel bad for them, to be honest. But anybody that dislikes me, notice how she gravitates to them, like, so, like, I mean, Amanda Lynn and her, they couldn't be any more fucking mismatched and opposite, right? But she loves her now. She loves her. It's like, oh my God. The people who care about you didn't send that to you, period. You didn't place blame on her. You didn't place blame on anyone. You said, if anyone, you would even speculate it would be Chris. Yep, exactly, Tiffany. There was one person. Now, after doing that panel, all those people did today was make themselves look more guilty and now more suspicious. See, like, why would you even do that? If I did, if I didn't do something, I wouldn't be doing what she does, what Amanda Lynn does. Like, why is Amanda Lynn hosting panels about this? Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you. Did I bring your name up? Nope. Did I bring your name up? Nope. Did people in my chat? Yeah. Right. But I said to those people, I don't think she did it. I don't think she did it. But it's sick. Yeah. Hello, Starlight, figure skating coach, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And she's like, I bailed figure skating coach a package. I'm like she just had to tell everybody that, right? Okay. Nobody cares. No offense, girl. Take her. Like, take those people. Have fun with them. Mandy Lynn has to insert. Yeah, no. See, component. It's Mandy Lynn has to insert. I'm sorry, Momo Lynn has to insert herself into everything that has to do with me. Everything. The girl's fucking a weirdo. Go look at her community posts. Go look at how many posts she has me tagged in. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. I have questions after that panel. There was no concern, nothing, just finger pointing. It's not a joke. If one of them receives something like that, God forbid, we wouldn't panel up to blame. See, and that's the whole thing. Nothing like that happens to any of them, right? But it all happens to us. We're the ones getting mailed shit and whatever. It's like unbelievable. I mean, I totally didn't suspect her in this, but now I do. After today, now I do. She made herself look like fucking so guilty by even just going on that panel. What lies out there to discredit you, is just an agenda. The more they say things like is lying, you sent this to, yeah, the more I want nothing to do with them. It's immaturity. Exactly, Miss OMG. Like, why would I make this up? And the whole setup bullshit, dude, stop. Just fucking stop. First of all, nobody said she did it. We just said it's a fucking coincidence, right? It's a coincidence that this person had a name. And I don't see them really doing anything to prove that it's not them, but I would never have had that person on my suspect list ever. I don't think about that person. I don't talk about that person, but they put it out. I didn't even say her name. I never said who it was. Why would they get on a panel and fucking put her name out there? Hello? Shouldn't she be busy with the life coaching biz? You would think so, Polka Dot Suzanne, but we know that that's bullshit. So, as people show their true colors over and over, their character. Hold on. You know what it is? Like, they hate that we have a support. Like, they hate that we fucking have support from people, right? So then not only do they discredit us, they have to discredit our support too. Like, all you guys, you know, you guys are all crazy. You guys are all cults. Like, it's fucking unbelievable what these people do. It's gotta be, if they can't own it. Yeah. Guilty conscience, period. Exactly, Novemberine. Exactly. There was no fucking reason. They hate we trust you. Yeah, they do hate it. They do. They want us to be, shitty people. They want to prove so bad that we're shitty people. But the things that they've shown so far, it's like, okay, so what? I fucking Googled something. I've owned everything. I don't care. I own everything that I do. I don't have any shame in things, that I do. So, I don't know. Don't they realize you get more flies with honey? Mean bashing isn't going to turn us against you. Laura but just makes me side eye them. Give me some positivity and maybe I'll watch them. They don't know what that is, Miss OMG. They don't know. They just don't. All right, my laptop's going to die. It's on 8%, and I can't bring the plug out here because it's fucking wet and raining. So I think I'm going to end this, but I'll be back, of course. And to Science Girl, if you happen to listen, which I don't know if you're going to be like worrying about any of this shit, just want to say sorry. And, if you need to talk, we're here. So please, guys, just do me a favor. Leave some positive comments on the video if you can for her. What a horrible thing. Exactly, Miss OMG. All right, guys. I think you're going to call it a night. I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be back.